Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel All in One. In this video, we are going to study the notes and question and answers of class 6 Social Science, chapter 6, that is Ancient Dynasties of South India. If you want the notes of other lesson and other subject, you can check my playlist of my channel. You can easily get from there. Exercises. First one, fill in the blanks with suitable words. First question, Tirukkural was composed by dash. Tiruvalluvar. Second question, the great poet of Sangam period is dash. Tiruvalluvar. Third one, the famous king of the Satavahana dynasty was dash. Gautami Putra Satakarni. Fourth question. The capital of Kadamba was dash. Banavasi in Uttara Kannada. Fifth one. The dash is the earliest Kannada inscription. Halmidi. Sixth question. Pulakeshi III defeated the dash North India emperor. Harshavardhana. Seventh question. The dash place is known as Cradle of Temple. Aihole. Eighth question. The idol Gommateshwara at Shravanabelagola was built by dash. Chaundaraya, Prime Minister of Rachamalla. Ninth question. The famous ruler of Ganga was dash. Durvinita. 10th question. Chaundaraya wrote dash. Chaundaraya Purana. Second one, answer the following questions in one sentences. First question, who was the heroine of the epic Shilapadigaram? Answer, Kannagi was the heroine of the epic Shilapadigaram. Second question, name two epics of the Sangam age. Answer, Shilapadigaram and Manimegalai. Third question, what is a Chaitya? Answer, Chaitya is the prayer hall of Buddhists. Fourth question, where do you find Chaityas of Satavahana times? Answer, we find Chaityas of Satavahana times at Karle and Kanheri in Maharashtra. Fifth question, where do you find ruins belonging to Satavahana times in Karnataka? Answer, we find ruins belonging to Satavahana times in Sannati of Kalburgi district and in Banavasi of Uttara Kannada. Sixth question, what is a Shreni? Answer, the guilds formed to protect the interests of traders and various tradesmen are called Shrenis. Seventh question, who was the famous king of the Kadambas? Answer, Mayuravarma was the famous king of the Kadambas. Eighth question, which was the capital of the Chalukyas of Badami? In which district it is located? Answer, Vatapi, Badami was the capital of Chalukyas and it is located in Bagalkote district. Ninth question, mention three places where Badami Chalukya architectures found? Answer: Badami, Aihole and Pattadakal. 10th question. Who was the most famous king of Pallavas? What was the title he had assumed? Answer: Narasimha Varma was the most famous king of Pallavas. He had assumed the title Mahamalla. 11th question. The capital of Ganga's Talakadu is in which district? Answer: the capital of Ganga's Talakadu is in Mysuru district. Second one, discuss. First question, all persons are equal by birth. How is this saying of Tirukkural relevant even today? Answer: today we are living in a society where people are fighting in the name of caste, religion, race, rich and poor. Hence, all persons are equal by birth. This saying of Tirukkural relevant even today. Second question, factors that were responsible for prosperity during Satavahana's time. Answer: factors that were responsible for prosperity during Satavahana's time are: first one, internal and external trading. Second one, systematic financial functionality of Shrenis. Third one, favorable east and west coast ports for foreign trade. Fourth one, better trade relations with the Roman Empire of Europe. Third question, what might have been the reasons for the decline of the ancient royal dynasties? Answer: the reasons for the decline of the ancient royal dynastics might be weak leadership, external invasions, internal conflicts, over expansion, and succession crisis. Fourth question. Write a short note on Pampa, Ponna, and Sri Vijaya. Answer: first one, Pampa. Pampa was the greatest Kannada poet. He composed the first epic poem in Kannada. Hence, Pampa is called Adikavi of Kannada. Pampa was in the court of Arikesari of Vemulavada. Adipurana and Vikramarjuna Vijaya are Pampa's greatest epics. Second point, Ponna. Ponna was an eminent Kannada poet, adorned the court of Krishna Datri of Rashtrakutas. Shanti Purana was his greatest epic. Third point, Sri Vijaya. Sri Vijaya the poet was in the court of Amogavarsha Nripatunga of Rashtrakutas. He wrote the earliest Kannada literary work of 9th century, Kaviraja Marga. Fifth question, what is special about Kailasa temple and Elephanta cave? Answer. The Kailasa temple of Ellora is a Mandithic temple carved out of 100-meter high rock. The credit for its construction goes to Krishna the First of Rashtrakuta king. Such a architecture is not seen anywhere in the world. The glory of the Rashtrakuta sculptural wealth is best seen in the rock cut cave at Elipanta. At Elipanta, one is wonderstruck by the relief work depicting three-faced Mahesha, which is also called Trimurti. Sixth question. State the military achievements of Govinda the Third. Answer. Govinda the Third established supremacy of the Rashtrakutas in South India. Thereafter, he led a military expedition in North India and victoriously marched up to the Himalaya region. Seventh question. Why is Amogavarsha considered a notable emperor? Answer. Because when Amogavarsha Nripatunga came to power, he was just 14 years old. Despite ascending to power at a very young age, he expanded the Rashtrakuta Empire and ruled welfare of his subjects. He built the city of Manyaketa. During his reign, the Rashtrakuta Empire was one of the four largest empires in the world at the time. Eighth question. Why is Vikramaditya the fourth considered the greatest emperor of the Kalyana Chalukya dynasty? Answer. Vikramaditya the fourth considered the greatest emperor of the Kalyana Chalukya dynasty because his long rule witnessed remarkable progress in Karnataka. During his reign, Chalukya Vikramasaka was commenced. Vikramaditya the Fourth patronized several eminent scholars. Ninth question. Write short notes on Vikramanka Deva Charita, Mitakshara Samhite, and Manasollasa. Answer. First one, Vikramanka Deva Charita, an epic written by Bilhana. It is the biography of Vikramaditya the Fourth. Second one, Mitakshara Samhite. It is written by Vignaneshwara, who was in the court of Vikramaditya the Fourth. Mitakshara Samhite is considered an authority on the Hindu law. Third point, Manasollasa. Someshwara the Third, son of Vikramaditya the Fourth, wrote Manasollasa in Sanskrit, which deals with several branches of knowledge. Tenth question. Which temple is known as the emperor among the temples? Why? Answer. The Mahadeva temple at Itogi is known as the emperor among the temples because it has the best fine arts. 11th question. Mention any two features of the Hoysala temples. Answer. Features of the Hoysala temples are: first point, star shaped platform, sanctum and tower. Second point, Navaranga. 12th one, what is meant by Bhuvaneshwari? Answer. The delicately carved ceiling of Navaranga of Hoysala temples is called Bhuvaneshwari. 13th one, where do we find the great temples of the Hoysalas? Answer. We find the great temples of the Hoysalas in Halebeedu, Beluru and Somanathapura. 14th one, name the great poets and their literary works of the Hoysala period. Answer. The great poets and their literary works of the Hoysala period. First point, Janna, Yashodhara Charita. Second one, Harihara, Girija Kalyana. Third one, Raghavanka, Harishchandra Kavya and Andaya, Kabbigara Kavam. 15th one, why is the Brihadishwara temple famous for? Answer. The Brihadishwara temple at Tanjavur is world famous. It is 1000-year old. The Vimana rises in 13 stories as if touching the sky. Its height is 61 meter, 200 feet. The Brihadishwara is the largest and the tallest of all Indian temples. It is recognized as the World Heritage Site. 16th one, what are the achievements of Rajaraja Chola? Answer. Rajaraja Chola was a powerful ruler and an able administrator. His vast empire included all the regions south of the Tungabhadra as well as Sri Lanka and the Maldives. To keep his empire secure, he built a strong army and navy. The marvelous Brihadishwara temple is his contribution. 17th one, what are the special features of the Chola village administration? Answer. The village administration under the Chola Empire was exemplary. The administration was largely left to the village assemblies. The assemblies were elected bodies. They were required to submit accounts periodically. They used to remove disqualified members out of the assembly. On the whole, the committees functioned more or less on the lines of the present day village panchayats. So, this is all about your lesson number 6, Ancient Dynasties of South India. As I told you, if you want more lessons, check the playlists of my videos. Thank you.